V9 Grows 420 also as well, all the same person. Yeah, this live stream is going to be a very, very different one. It's going to be a very different type of live stream for this one. I know I haven't done a live stream over here at all, but I'm definitely going to get into doing more live streams over here about relationships. But I want to talk about my previous relationship a little bit, and the dynamic that I have with a specific young lady, and why lying is not a good idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and touch on this. Let me start here real quick. So understand something, ladies and gentlemen. I am a provider man. I provide and pay all the bills in the home. I have pretty much for the most part of the relationship that I had with my ex. My ex still lives in the home with me because, you know, she was not well. I'm not going to go into why she wasn't well. It's not important. But I took it upon myself to continue to take care of her because she was sick. Fast forward to a couple years later or recently, she now takes it upon herself to think that, or to come up with the idea or even have the notion that she wants to date now. Okay, great. That's fine. I have no problem with anybody doing anything. I have no problem with her even dating. I want people to understand something. I have no issue with this woman dating. But I told her up front, there's going to be changes. And I mean immediate changes once you start even the dating process. Because once you're dating someone, that means there's intimacy involved. If there's intimacy involved, that man needs to be the one providing for you and protecting for you, and I'm stepping out of the picture. And I mean immediately on date one, I'm out of the picture. I made this very, very clear to her. Very, very clear. If there's another guy involved, I need to know up front so I can move out the way. Of course, fast forward, blah, blah, blah. Now, come to find out, let me fast forward a bit. So yesterday, she leaves. Normal day, nothing out of the ordinary. But she drops her kid back off around 10 o'clock because I have a door camera. I mean, most folks have door cameras for security. Drops the kid off around 10-ish o'clock at night and then leaves. Does not return till 3 a.m. Now, I want you to understand something, you all. She didn't have on attire that would really validate her going to a club. She didn't have on attire that would really validate her going out to a bar. She didn't. She had on booty cut shorts with a Scooby-Doo shirt on. Like, doesn't really scream going to the club or a bar. So she was at someone's house. She already confirmed that. I know that already. So I'm like, whose house was you at from 10 o'clock to 3 on a Friday night? Granted, it ain't none of my business, but I need to at least know if you're involved with somebody, because that's the respectful thing to do. Because you can't get involved with somebody and then just not tell me because you want to still get the benefits that I offer. That's really what she was doing. I'm gonna go ahead and just call it what it is. That's the reason why she was vague about the information, because you still want to reap the benefits that I offer, while simultaneously stepping out the way you want to step out. That's fine. You can step out the way you want to step out. That's fine. But you don't get my benefits at the same time either, because I don't get the benefits of when you're stepping out. I don't get that benefit. So it's just like you don't get the benefit of me and I don't get the benefit of you. That's how that works. So I found out about this, that she was indeed at a man's house last night. She said, well, we wasn't even intimate. You know, I'm still on my period. I'm like, you act like women don't do really raunchy ass shit all the time to get it in. You act like women don't do this shit. Like women don't go in the shower and put towel. Hello, we know all these tricks. We know it all. Like women don't do this stuff. Like, hello. I'm like, listen, bottom line, you were at a man's house at the late night hours. That's pretty fucking intimate. So I backed off. She got pretty upset about that. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. You can be upset about that. But ladies, understand something. Just like it's your body, your choice, it's our wallet, our choice. We don't have to provide for you and any of yours, meaning your fucking kids, if we don't want to. Just like you don't have to give us intimacy, we don't have to give you provision. This is how this works. Of course, she didn't like that too much. I don't care at this point what you do and do not like. I don't care. because I don't like the idea that I have to take care of you and a child that isn't mine while you go out and do whatever you're doing. So I stopped that. And you got upset because you didn't think it was going to happen. And it did. Now you're mad. So this is the trade-off that you get when you choose to move the way you move. This is the trade-off. You want to be able to do what you want to do? Well, that comes with a price. The price is now you got to pay your own way. You can do what you want to do. That's fine. Understand, in life, you all can do what you want to do. But that also means that no one has to take care of you either. No one has to take care of you. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. I'm telling you, just like that. So I have to let her know, like, hey, listen, you can't do this shit. You're not gonna double dip. No one's gonna double dip on me. No one. No one's gonna double dip on me. You don't get to have the privilege of going do whatever you want with whoever you want to do it with while simultaneously getting my provision. That's not how that shit works. I give my provision to who I get intimate access to. If I get intimate access to you, you get my provision. If I don't get intimate access to you, you ain't getting shit from me. Plain and simple. And I think any man would agree with this. There's no man on the planet Earth who's going to willingly give out his provision to a motherfucker who don't respect him and don't take care of him and don't give him intimacy at all. There's no man out here going to fucking do that shit. So we come to that conclusion. All right, you guys. Peace.